Hi, this is going to be a demo on how to apply to the Master in Special Education with the BCBA-Track. So what you see on the screen is the program website, and anytime you see this green flag at the top that says now accepting applications means that the application window is open. Now this is our only program that enrolls every semester, so you can start in the fall, the spring, or the summer. There will be two applications that you need to complete. The first one is the official one to the UH system at Mānoa, and then there's also an in-house College of Education application down here. For this particular demo, we're going to focus on the UH Manoa Graduate Division application. So to get started, just click on the link down here, and it will take you to the UH system application page. Now, the first tip I want to share is that a lot of people who have applied to a UH campus in the past will think that they have a login ID and PIN, but oftentimes it's hard to remember because it's different from your email and password. So instead of clicking this forgot your PIN, which a lot of people don't get a response for, it's much easier to just go ahead and create a new login ID and PIN. So the login ID, you just come up with 9 letters. It is case sensitive, and then your PIN must be 6 numbers. So just make sure you write that down somewhere safe, because one benefit of the application is if you don't finish it all at one sitting, you can always log back in and finish it later. I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. And then for those who haven't done an application before, it should take you directly in. But for me, I do a lot of demos. So if you have applied in the past, then you just have to go down here and click on New. For institution, this program is housed at the University of Hawaii at Manoa, which is the last one listed. And for your site, be sure to choose UH Manoa main campus. Even if you're on Maui or anywhere else, it's where the program is housed, which is the UH Manoa main campus. So make sure to select that one and push continue. In regards to the application type, it just depends on which semester you're applying for. So again, because this program enrolls each semester, that is up to you, but make sure that the window is actually open at the time that you're applying. So I'm going to choose fall for the demo and push continue. And then when you go up to admission term, just make sure it matches the semester that you're applying for. And say fill out application. So this application involves 10 different steps, but it can be done rather quickly. A couple pointers that I want to just make mention of is if you have any records under a different name, especially if it's transcripts that you're going to be sending, if it's a previous name, make sure to write them in this box so that when they show up, admissions office will know which application to attach them to. Another tip that I want to share is down here, citizenship related data. Citizens can please skip this page, so you don't actually need to start filling out anything. If you're a US citizen, just go ahead and push continue, and it'll take you into the next section of the application. Here's the residency declaration part. Most likely you're going to skip section A2 because that is for people whose parents are still claiming them on taxes, but that's usually not applicable to this particular population applying to the master's degree. So when you fill this section out, just fill out section A, skip that one, go to B and C. I'm going to go back to the checklist to show you that even though I didn't fill out anything on the citizenship related data, there is now a check mark showing that it's complete because as a US citizen, I didn't need to fill out anything. So the other part that's really important is your planned course of study, and this is the trickiest part of the application. So you're going to go down and it's in alphabetical order, so go to special education, MED, so that's the master's in education. Now, here's the tricky part, so make sure you can leave these blank as no response. This, you just need to say that you understand that if your application comes in after the deadline, then it's possible that you'll just be denied, which in our case, it does need to be submitted before the deadline. But here's the tricky part. So there is this box called Enter Concentration. And so you have to click it. And what you'll notice is there's no concentrations listed. So this is where you would want to put BCBA, but it's not listed on the UH application. It's only going to be listed on the other application, which is for the College of Education. So what you have to do is just leave it like this. So I get a lot of emails every year saying that something's wrong and that they can't select their concentration, but in all honesty, it's just not listed on this application. So you just leave it at that and move on. What's nice about the high school and the college is that they have a lookup, so you can actually look it up and it'll auto-populate all the information, so you don't need to know the address and things like that. All you need to do is put when you attended. And in regards to all the institutions you've attended for your undergraduate degree or any other institutions you've attended, you would just start filling that information here. Again, you can look it up and it'll auto-populate a lot of these things. If you don't know your exact GPA, don't worry about it. Go ahead and estimate it. They will calculate your GPA once all the transcripts are received. And then down here, if you've attended more than one school, you can just click this and keep adding. The thing I do want to point out is that UH Manoa does expect official transcripts from every single institution you have attended, even if you previously transferred into another institution. And that is the main reason that applications get held up and they're not processed as quickly, is because UH Manoa is waiting on a transcript. So make sure you send all official transcripts as soon as possible to help speed up that process. So once all 10 of these things are checked, it'll go straight into allowing you to pay the application fee, which for the graduate programs, it will be $100. And so they'll have a form that you can just input your credit card information. And again, at any time, if you want to come back and finish this later or pay later, you can always do that by logging back in and then just doing this whenever you're ready. So that's it in terms of the UH system application. If you have any questions or you need help, please contact me at spedinfo@hawaii.edu.